It's just like the greatest things, be able to actually have a career in art where you can, uh, do what you love.
Meet Bruce Reinfeld, a full-time artist based in Philadelphia. He first came into the art festival scene over 24 years ago with his analog film photography work. Nowadays, he's known for his large-scale lenticular art that blends traditional techniques with cutting-edge technology.
My current work is somewhat abstract based, visually kinetic artwork that moves as the viewer moves. I try to explain it like little Cracker Jack prizes or baseball cards, except it's done on a grand scale.
In Bruce's earlier days as an artist and photographer, he found a new way to showcase his art and make a living.
Kind of the turn of the whatever 2000, around there is when I started. Someone told me about these arts festivals you could do. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. It's just like anything. And I put everything together and did my first show in Bethesda. And was it. I was hooked. Um, it was a great way to show your work. Since I was in photography and very computer literate, getting my photographs into slides, and we used to do the slides and stick them in things with a dot and mail them off to whatever address this mystery show was that we heard of that was good. And hopefully you get invited and blah blah blah. And so that was the whole analog version of applying to shows.
In 2004, Bruce applied to an art show that didn't ask him to send in slides. Instead, he was directed to use ZAPPlication, a brand new platform at the time for submitting art fair applications online. In fact, Bruce was the first artist to sign up for a Zapp account.
I set up my account, and that was it. And it was talk about easy, boom, boom, boom. You're applied to 10 shows, and then you have a record of it on your computer. You go on there and you could see what shows you applied to, what you're accepted in, what you're going to do. And I'm not very organized, and it's great that I could just kind of have a page that has all my applications and everything.
As easy as Zapp was for a photographer who was used to preparing digital images, Bruce still had to navigate the industry's transition to online applications.
You had to figure out, there was a couple other platforms which were kind of annoying. You had to upload your stuff there. It was the Wild West of show applications,
But navigate he did, and continued his art career as he traveled to many shows across the country every year for more than a decade. That is, until he realized he didn't have the same creative spark for photography as he used to.
I got bored with it. It sounds weird, but it kind of just became a little too easy and not challenging enough. I kind of steered away from just photography in general. I just had a little bad taste, and I wanted to create one-of-a-kind works and build things and make something that is super interesting and exciting.
About 8 years ago, he switched over to the mixed media process of lenticular art and found both a new excitement within his career and a surge of creativity.
For the work I'm doing now, just see the people who come into my booth or my gallery shows, and they've never seen anything like my work. They're so excited to see something, and I love it because I'm so excited to be able to keep moving forward and create something that is not even here yet, that will be here in a couple months. Something I'm just going, oh my God, I could maybe try this. Or so I love what I'm doing.
Thankfully, Bruce's movement-filled artwork still lends itself well for display at art festivals.
Another reason why I do a ton of shows, my work is very hard to see with just a video. If I showed you a video, I'd be like, oh, that's neat. You know what I mean? When you see it in person, boom, and that is that's why I do so many shows, because I need to be there. People need to see my work. So that's why I'm, still hustling,
Thanks to his many years of experience, Bruce's method for displaying his work at festivals comes down to a simple philosophy.
My goal with any show, whether it's a big show or a little show, is to create a space that is like a gallery. And I always tell people that no matter how prestigious the art festival is, people are in your booth, they should feel like they are not on a street, even if it's just for 30 seconds. People appreciate that, the right people.
In recent years, Bruce has leaned more into showing at gallery or museum exhibitions and accepting large-scale public art installation projects. A couple of years ago, he even created a piece for the Delta Sky Club in the JFK Airport in New York.
I also do major shows at like Art Basel and other gallery fairs, either through galleries that carry my work, or I have a showroom and a gallery here. That's where I kind of build up this network, of clients, future clients, etc.
While the goal of any working artist is to make a living from their talent, Bruce's ambition is all about creating art and sharing it with others.
For me, the best part of just being an artist goes back to being able to do what you love and make a living, a good living. When I make a sale, it's just like, I'm so excited. It's nothing to do with like the money. It's like, oh my God, this is great. I love selling artwork.